These are things that I don't know if you know this, and I don't know how accurate this is because I've never actually really looked it up, but I've heard it many, many times that we can consume the equivalent of a credit card's worth of plastic every week. Like, I don't know how
Wow.
that's possible, but I was thinking about that the other day when I was making pancakes for my kids using a plastic spatula, and
Spatula.
I just, as I sometimes do, just peel off some plastic that's coming off and throw it away. And I thought, wait a minute, what if I'm not getting all that? What if that's going into the pancakes and they're
Yes.
consuming
Yep.
that? I mean, they must be, right?
Yeah.
And so it's
And
just plastics are everywhere.
think about the clothes that we're wearing too. I was challenged
Right.
recently with looking at plastics, and I'm like, my clothes are plastic. Like,
Yeah.
this is all polyester stuff. We're
Well, look at the
absorbing some of
dust
that
around
through
you.
our skin too.
Look at the dust around your house. But all of that, a lot of that is also from the fabrics that you wear, the
Yes.
microplastics. So you're inhaling that into your lungs
Sure.
all day, every day. But if you're constantly putting inflammatory products into your body, you're going to be under constant inflammation, which is going to drive the aging process. So it's not just about the preservatives, which are very inflammatory, and it's not just about the sugars, which are incredibly, probably the most inflammatory thing you can put in your body. And so it's a really good idea to not only necessarily restrict your caloric intake, but also make sure that you're not consuming the foods that cause you inflammation. And you should consider avoiding them because anything you can do to reduce your chronic inflammation, and everybody that's listening to this right now is experiencing some form of chronic inflammation, whether it's from environmental factors, from food, or from parasites. When you do eat low entropy food. So one of the chapters in my book is called Eat the Sun. And what you obviously you can't physically eat the sun, but the sun is the lowest form of entropy in our solar system. Right? It's the lowest form of energy. We can't utilize that energy, but plants can. And so if the plants are taking that low form of entropy and they're turning it into material that we can consume, that's the lowest form of entropy that we can have access to, and that's what we should be consuming. So uncooked raw fruits and vegetables are a really good source of low entropy. So that means proteins and peptides and molecules that haven't been adulterated by reactive oxygen species and damage, rusting, the equivalent of rusting. So if you're gonna eat, which you should, eat low entropy foods and eat a diverse set of foods as well.